Everyone's in their seats here at the Oracle Arena.
Read up options. Oh, whoops. Controls.
As the Golden State Warriors look to grab a win in front of the home crowd here.
Oh shit, I'm not playing.
This game for the Warriors, they pick up the W against the Indiana Pacers.
You're not always going to shoot it as well as they did from three-point range to win that game, but it certainly doesn't hurt. And in that game, boy, did they shoot it lights out from beyond.
Lights out is a real good way to describe it. Just take a peek at the box score. I mean, their percentage from deep was off the charts.
Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Down low, it's Love and Mozgov. J.R. Smith and LeBron at the 2 and 3. And it's Irving at the 1.
You know, it's always nice to get the easy look inside for your first points of the game.
It always seems to settle you down when you have some early success in the post.
Well, we know the Mozgov started last season with the Nuggets and then was traded to Cleveland midway through the season.
And what an impact he made on the Cleveland Cavaliers, particularly at the defensive end. His size and his activity really helped the Cavs become outstanding at the defensive end.
Cavaliers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. 14 feet away, and there's Love. That's good on the assist by James. Golden State's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's Barnes, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Now, that was an incredible reverse throwdown right there. Tremendous body control.
I'd even go as far as say, Clark, that was a punctuation dunk. Huh?
I can feel that.
Sending a message.
How about, guys, that's one of those dunks that you probably want in your career highlight reel.
And it's Green, missing.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
And the shot is good.
You know, they've scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
It's like a running game in football. When you can pound the basketball inside, it also allows you to control the team's transition.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. They double team Love. Smith kicks to LeBron. Tries again.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Mozgov with the bucket.
You know, as soon as he recognized the height mismatch, he immediately pulled up for the jumper.
And, Greg, that's just good basketball. Come on, good basketball there. A clean look from that range. He's got to take it.
Here's Love. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Love's got his second bucket.
It's taken them no time to build this lead up. Great first quarter offensively.
But no time to relax here. They've got to keep the pressure on with the defense, and I think they've got to try to put this one away early.
And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Cavaliers.
Tell you what, guys, they're showing us a lot of energy early on and racking up those fast break points.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played, Curry can't get it to go.
And guys, one thing that we were treated with last year was Steve Kerr's great quotability in post-game interviews and pressers. He said all the right things and deflected plays like a coach who had done it for many years. And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
From deep LeBron, and good on the basket. Book it. James has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Curry against Irving. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And Kerr is so good with the media because, Greg, he was a media member himself for so long. You know that as well as anybody. Clark, I don't think he ever tried his hand at broadcasting, though. I can't see him doing that. Did you?
Yeah,
No.
Yeah, he probably just thrown on as a broadcaster and rarely contribute anything of note. Some guys have what it takes to call games, and Steve just doesn't quite scratch me as that kind of guy.
No. Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Festus Ezeli, he's checked in for Bogut. Rush comes in for Barnes. Andre Iguodala, he's checked in for Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. Anderson Varejão's checked in for the Cavaliers. Green. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anderson Varejão. Full 24-second shot clock. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Iguodala, the pass to Green. That falls. Nice speed that time from Andre Iguodala. Green's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
The drive by James. Here's Thompson. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
And one thing about Tristan Thompson, he is an absolute terror on the offensive glass. Was top 5 in that category last year, despite playing less than 27 minutes a game. Does a terrific job with anticipation of the carom and uses his gigantic wingspan to just go up and reel it in. Terrific motor and nose for the glass.
Here's Shumpert. No good. Great D that time from Green.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it, Greg. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Now it's ended down to Doris Burke, who was able to talk with head coach Tyronn Lue.
Kevin, he thinks his team is such a tight-knit group that it's starting to get to a point where they can read each other's minds. They'll see a guy cutting without even looking up, and it's a lot of fun to watch. Hopefully, the fun can continue, guys.
And thanks as always, Doris. And guys, the emphasis on quality shooting, getting those chances identified by their coach is a key for them.
I think that means they must work as a complete unit out there, cooperate, sharing the ball, and try to limit the one-on-one play.
And if they can do that, they will have success shooting the basketball. I think it's guaranteed.
Now Cleveland moving it up. And the rejection by Ezeli. Warriors trail by 9. The drive by Green and stolen by LeBron. Passes it to Dellavedova, and he gets it to go. Dellavedova's got his first bucket in this one.
Another bucket in the paint? That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
Yeah, the defense is all about disrupting timing and spacing, and what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
And for Festus Ezeli, came in as an extremely raw prospect a couple years back, late first-round draft pick. His minutes were down actually last season, but his production was decidedly up.
Yeah, he went from 44 to 55% on field goals, from 53 to 63% on free throws. A testament to how much effort he's putting into developing that shooting stroke.
And so here is Golden State. The Cavaliers making the shot. Here's Jefferson. And the rejection by Iguodala. Kicks it to Rush. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
Here's Dellavedova, covered by Barbosa. And Leandro Barbosa gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Eight seconds left here in the first quarter.
Heads up interior defense there. He was ready for that entry pass.
Here's Iguodala. And oh, he hits the buzzer. And of course, as we've always seen with LeBron James, it's not just about the numbers, but his...
I put all the pressure on me.
Well, that there is straight talk from a man who does not pretend. LeBron James with a textbook example how to take responsibility and lead.
And Kevin, that's why he is the king. He doesn't say, hey, I'm just one of the 5 guys. No, he knows who he is and what he has to do. Bottom line, he's the man. Climb on my shoulders, and I'm going to take you to the promised land.
Welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for more tightly contested quarters as we move here into the second. What stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one?
Really active hands early on here as they're able to acquire several steals.
Well, they've really been aggressive, guys, on defense, and it's paid off, so why stop? Keep it up.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So on the floor for Cleveland, Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. Down low, it's Love and Mozgov. And it's Jefferson in at the small forward.
Just a really solid display there of rebounding. They've done it really all game.
Dominating on the glass, Greg. I mean, a huge advantage for them in that particular category.
I love it. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
The three from Barnes. That is good. Barnes has got 8 points.
You know, the defense was lax right there, and he's able to make them pay.
A nice bounce-back year for Harrison Barnes, Clark, in year 3. Moved into the starting lineup last year and really responded.
Yeah, he did. I think he benefited from the new system. He was miscast as an isolation scorer, but when he can spot up for threes and catch the ball on the move, that's his game.
The Warriors making a switch here. Livingston's checked in. James checked in for Cleveland. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter.
I tell you what, Harrison Barnes, very athletic. He certainly passes the eye test. And with his size, he can punish smaller wings and create mismatches. And then also he can play some small ball power forward at times as well with the way they like to space the floor. How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Irving dishes to Love. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. 10 points for Kevin Love.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
Thompson for the triple. And another three for Golden State.
And you talk about Harrison Barnes overall. He had a nice uptick in his rebounding last year, and that was a goal of his. He wanted to get his activity level up. And oftentimes the difference between being good and great is just making those small incremental improvements in different facets of your game.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James.
Risky pass there. They're lucky to retain possession this time.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Curry outside. No luck. Great D that time from Irving.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
They've done a lot of things well today, but really it's about what they've done on the backboard that's at the top of that list.
Thompson with it. He's picked up by James, but they get it back. Mozgov with the steal. James kicks to Irving. Misses his second shot in 4 attempts from the field. Thompson for the triple. Again, the miss by Thompson.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And, Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
Different look here for the Warriors. Estes Ezeli, he's checked in for Bogut. Green comes in for Harrison Barnes. Andre Iguodala, he's checked in for Klay Thompson. And it's Barbosa in for Sean Livingston. And then for Cleveland, Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Mozgov. Shumpert comes in for J.R. Smith. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Irving. For 3, Barbosa. And the Warriors get it back. The Cavaliers leading by 12. James in the post. He's against Ezeli. The shot's good from Love.
You know, it wouldn't be a bad idea to put an extra body on him. Get some help when he barrels his way in close. He's such a good finisher. He needs more than one guy to defend him.
And that's playing into the hands of the defense right there.
No way you can sneak that shot by him, Greg. I mean, he was all on top of that one.
Yeah, not sure